So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Hi everybody, Martha here. So I got kind of maybe 4 news. I'm definitely gonna do 3 during this video. I know I'm not done news videos for you guys in a while because they're pretty hard to do sometimes. So, but I decided I have to do news on these 3. One I was gonna I might have done a TV show review on it, but that would have been a sitcom review, and I don't know how to do a review about a sitcom. So let's get started with the one that might have to do with this, that has to do with that. I know she passed away like 8 days ago now, but I was getting other videos out that I wanted to catch up on, the like movies and video games and stuff like that, and TV shows before I got to doing this. So, I mean, there's 2 other movies reviews I was to do, but I want to rewatch one of those before I review it, since I haven't watched it since Christmas. So, Eve. So let's get started with sadly, we had 2 people who passed away. One happened while I was not able to say anything about it because I don't know how to. I would probably watch the movie then review it. So Anne Rice, the one who wrote all those vampire books, the Interview with a Vampire, and series, and so when she was like 80 years old. That movie is really good. Do you ask me? No, that movie's better than Twilight. Because you ask me, these vampires are actually hot, unlike Robert Pattinson. I never thought Robert Pattinson was hot. So, even him being Batman, he's still not hot. I mean, Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, they're both pushing 50 and 60, and they're both hot. So, still. So, what the heck? So, and I like that movie a lot better, even though as a teenager I did like Twilight, but I'd rather watch an Interview with a Vampire now, if you ask me. So, her not long, I don't think she's written any books in a while, but so yeah, I don't know if I'll see if I can find any pictures of her on here. But the second person who died to talk about, who was going to do a TV show for review for, was Betty White. If you don't, I seriously doubt there's nobody who knows Betty White is, because how much a lot of people were like saying she was gonna live forever. But nope, maybe she's gonna be turning 100 soon. She actually was. She was gonna turn 100 in 17 days. Her birthday was 17 days away from when she passed away. Was on New Year's Eve, and her birthday's on January 17th. So that's, and she didn't make it to 100. So I don't know. And she was like last year. She was probably still healthy, something like that, best she can be, and all the stuff. She was still doing stuff. She was still like doing like commercials and stuff like that. And she like recently hosted Saturday Night Live, like the oldest person to host it. And but the one like the show that you should know her for if you're an adult, like my mom, who loved this show. is the Golden Girls, and she was the last of the actresses who was still alive. All the other three who passed away, like the one who played Dorothy passed away to play her mom, and I don't remember these. It's been so long since I watched the Golden Girls, and I was always watched with my mom, and sometimes I didn't get the joke, and sometimes I did, because those jokes are so specific, drawn to elderly women, and so yeah, sitcoms aren't really my thing to watch unless there's other focuses. I guess you can count, like, would you count House as a sitcom? Because there's jokes in that one too, but I guess you count it as a melodrama, but there's comedy in it. So, and like the last movie I watched that she was in, I think was The Proposal, where she played like the grandma of I think it's Sandra Bullock in that movie, of maybe I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. It's either Ryan Reynolds' character or Sandra Bullock. I think it's Ryan Reynolds actually, because that one joke she made where she said, "Where are your boobs?" and you would not say. Would you even do that with your own granddaughter? That sounds so weird. Um, so I don't know. It's been a, but she was so funny and stuff like that. But most of the time, she did play a specific character. The character was not really intelligent and stuff like that. Because all the jokes that she did in Golden Girls was specific to not being intelligent. So, but she did just a great job at doing it. So, yeah. So we're gonna miss her, and she made being that old not look so bad. So, yeah. So, and she was one of the last people that has been acting since like the 1930s that was still around, because that's how long she's been acting. I have some pictures of her on here that shows you what she used to look like back then. They're all black and white, but yeah. So, um, now for the other two news that people might not have heard of, because these are just media newses. So the first one is that CW is being sold. Now, what does that mean for all the shows that are on there? Does that mean that they're all going to get canceled and stuff like that? I don't think so. Now, if the show has not doing so well, maybe. And I haven't watched it. I have watched Flash, but not recently, because since I've been moving and my TV is still over where my other place is at. I haven't moved it over here yet. So I've been using the TV that's already here, so I haven't watched the newest episode of Flash yet. So, yeah. But if I had to pick any of the shows to watch on CW, it would be Flash. I no longer watch Legends, Batwoman, and Supergirl ended, and I barely finished that last episode of that. So, because lately the shows of the CW have not been the same as they once were. They had like changed their focus and stuff like that. Like ever since Arrow ended, the Arrowverse has not been the same. So even before that, Legends was a little bit not what it used to be. Like only I think like season 2 and season 3, then like the ones I liked the most of that show. And Supergirl, that she just stopped caring. She just wanted to go and live her own life. Melissa, and I don't know. I never really liked Batwoman because I don't like what they were doing to Batman on that show, making him look bad. So, but I don't think they're gonna cancel Flash. I don't think they're gonna cancel Riverdale. I don't know. I never watched Riverdale or American, or I don't think they're gonna cancel Star Girl or Super Lois and Superman. Because I doubt they would. Because those three shows, since those are the ones I watched, those ones have still been going good. The worst ones that have been doing the worst is... But the real reason why I think that this CW is getting sold is because TV channels are not making as much as money as regular as streaming service is. More people are watching stuff on streaming than on the regular television. I haven't watched regular television really since I moved out to my house. And even now, my parents, they don't even have cable anymore. So, like, how many people nowadays have cable? The reason how I watched CW is because of the app. If they didn't have an app, I probably would wait until it got on Netflix to watch it. And that's why I watched these shows to begin with, because they were all, most of them were on Netflix until HBO Max came along. So they all put on HBO Max. So yeah, there's that. So if it gets sold, okay, as long as the shows I'm watching on there don't get canceled, I'm okay with it. So the last bit of news that we're going to talk about today is Turning Red, the next Pixar movie that comes out in March, is not going to be going to theaters, guys. Nope. They did it again. They did it again to Pixar. They dump that movie onto Disney Plus. And I really mean dump, because the animators are not happy about it. I would be mad too. You're treating these movies that people have worked really hard on, and they're not going to get that. This movie's not going to get any money made from it on Disney Plus, because it's not going to have premiere access on it. It's just going to be where you watch it, and the only thing that's money worthy is the one that you paid for already every single month. So that movie's not going to make any money at all, because they don't make movies from the tickets, they don't make movies from premiere access. Does that mean that these guys get paid at all? I don't know. Because the last Soul wasn't put in theaters. Luca wasn't. Now this one? The next movie after this movie is Lightyear. Now, Lightyear probably will get put in theaters because it's Toy Story. Okay? Now, the reason why I think that this one's not getting put into theaters, if you guys, the plot of Turning Red was about a little girl. Every time she gets mad or anxious, gets upset, she turns into a red panda. It's an original idea. And also, it's animated. The last two movies that Disney released in theaters did not make a lot of money back, which was Raya and Kanto. They didn't make that much money. So maybe Disney's thinking animation's not making that much money anymore because of they're blaming the pandemic, but a lot of it's because the competition, to ask me. Like at the time, somebody else won. At the time, I would want to see something else. The movie that's coming out, and decide to pick that movie instead of over animation. So, yeah, that's what I would say that's going on here, because Spider-Man proved the whole entire thing wrong. It made $1 billion during this, and then it's the pandemic's fault. Then me. No, it's the pandemic's fault. Movies not making enough money. It's the pandemic's fault. It's always that the reason why something's not doing right now. It's the pandemic's fault. I hate that stupid excuse all the time. So, I mean, this movie looks pretty good. It looks cute. So, I mean, if you ask me, if I was gonna pick, I've seen all. I've seen all four. I've seen all these movies now, and I would say the best one out of those four movies that was released, well, technically five, was released out of this Disney release was Kanto, Lucas Soul, and Ryan the Last Dragon, and Ron Gone Wrong. Those five, I would say Luca was the best one. And guess what? Remember? Luca was Pixar. Okay? That one I would say the best one. And that one got put onto Disney Plus. I would say Pixar always releases the best movies out there because they always come with an idea attended. Usually Disney does it to make a profit. Kanto was pretty good, but I'd rather watch. I did like Luca's plot better, and so I don't. Has Disney ever released a movie like Up? No, I don't think so. Where you cry in the first 10 minutes? No, they have not done that, and they have not reached a movie that's like Wall-E or like Ratatouille. I don't think they have. So until they do, I don't think so. I like Lion King, but it does not make me think like philosophically stuff like Pixar does, kind of. So that's the news for today. Hope you guys have a great day. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and bye bye.